Hey, baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Three-finger Rietsma has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he builds on last year's Cy Young award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Three-finger Rietsma gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Leading off tonight,
stepping in,
Dodgers,
Paul Gear, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
No outs here. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that
fastball just misses. That's ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Paul Gear has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Batting second, the first baseman, Jorge Sandoval.
At the plate now, Jorge Sandoval, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far this season, Sandoval is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, no outs here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Hey, here we go.
Batting third.
Into the box, Freddie Pinheiro. 0-1 the count. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 11 home runs and 28 RBIs.
Hey, we got one here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. He's had a tough time on the road. Sometimes you can't explain this stuff, but he's hit under 250 for the season on the road, and that's something that he definitely has to improve on.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Standing in now, Martin Gordon fouled away. 287 the average coming in. 8 home runs and 33 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. LA's on top, 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Justin Jean.
Hey, come on, guys.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jeffrey Reyna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jeffrey Reyna.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
All right, come on now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Stepping in now, Ken Yokoyama, and he fouls this one off. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. Still without a home run and 7 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Mack in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Play ball. Out. Full 4. Take your base.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Anthony Espinoza. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony Espinoza.
Here we go, right now. Come on, guys.
Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Struck him out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. At the plate, Roger Mendez.
Batting 9. The catcher, Roger
Let's go.
Mendez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. One out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Mine.
Chavez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Paul Gear. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Right back at him and off his glove. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jorge Sandoval, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out.
So striding forward now, Freddie Pinheiro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Pinheiro.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball. Down.
One pitch is
One
a
ball,
knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And he got him.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now Martin Gordon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. One run, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far, and it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Two down now.
The second baseman, Justin.
Into the box now, Justin Jean, skied in the air to straightaway left. Chavez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 1-0.
Play ball.
So stepping in, Jeffrey Reyna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jeffrey Reyna goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. To the plate now, Ken Yokoyama, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we got one here.
The 0-1 on its way. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Plays up first now.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
And 2 away now.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Anthony Espinosa.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
Into the box, Anthony Espinosa. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 1, the Rays nothing.
Let's play ball. You're out. 3.
Next up for Los Angeles, Roger Mendez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Mendez, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Roger Mendez goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Paul Gear is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Here we go, boys.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Chavez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. So he's just a 1/3 of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So digging in now, Jorge Sandoval.
The first baseman, Jorge Sandoval.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're up 1-0.
Play ball. Out. 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Pinheiro. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. One and 2.
I got the count. 1
That
and
was
2.
a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fouled off. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Hey, we got one.
Now batting, right fielder, Martin.
Stepping in now, Martin Gordon. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Here you go, guys.
He's
Let's
hitless
go.
in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Nobody, eat it, eat it.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. This is skied into short left center. Tracy comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Ready once again, Jeffrey Reyna.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeffrey Reyna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Gordon is off of first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Dodgers lead it 1-0.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take the base. Ow. Ow. That's ball 4. He stays. He's out. You're out. Ow. Ow. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. He's out. 3. Out.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just...
A check-in call from an agent to a pitcher who's been on fire in the spring. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Rays will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Alan Kraft, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
3. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base.
At the plate, Jack Humphreys. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Jack Humphreys.
Now here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Humphreys is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Swinging a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, George Person.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Reined in. And quickly there are 2 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He had an on-base percentage of over .450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
Trevor Bernard is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Yankee first. We'll head to the second at the stadium with no score. Stepping into the box, Luis Serrano. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Luis Serrano.
Now here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
So now to the plate, Scott Leone. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Here you go now, let's go.
And now a pitch on the way. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Richie Ham.
You're down now.
Into the box now, Richie Ham. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Rietsma has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Douglas Hershiser.
Right here.
Douglas.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Up.
Popped him up.
Got room.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next for New York, Ray Flores, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ray Flores.
Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Oh, big guy, get him yourself right here.
Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Striding in, Willie Espinoza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
1-0 the count.
Hey, come on now.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Let's play ball. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3 out.
Into the box now, Jack Humphreys. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Skied into very shallow right.
Me.
Rodriguez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Digging in, George Person comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
At the plate, Trevor Bernard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Behind 0-2 now. pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Hey, two away.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3 through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Play ball. 3. You're out.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luis Serrano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Come on, guys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Stepping up now, Scott Leone.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott.
Hey, one down now,
Leon.
one down. Here we go, boys.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting, the second baseman, Richie Ham.
2 down now.
In now, Richie Ham, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Boys at first here.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4. 3.
Now in the box, Douglas Hershiser. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder. and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
In there at the knees, strike one.
0-1's the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Striding forward now is the DH, Ray Flores.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
First pitch coming, here it is. No runs, no hits, and one error on the Yankee line score so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him, as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Willie Espinosa.
At the plate now, Willie Espinosa fouled off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0.
Play ball. He's out. You're out.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jack Humphreys.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now batting, the first baseman, George
into the box, George Person, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Plays it first now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
One out now.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So now to the plate, Trevor Bernard, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Luis Serrano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The Rays are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Stepping in now, Scott Leone, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hey, let's make a play. Hold him right here. Let's go.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rodriguez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Douglas Hershiser. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, we got
offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A pause and the 0-2. Leone at second with 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. The Yanks leave 1. Still down 3-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Ray Flores, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch down the third baseline. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Willie Espinoza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Now at the plate, Jack Humphreys. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays, 3 runs on...
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. Three-finger Ritzma has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he's built on last year's Cy Young award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Three-finger Ritzma is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Settling in now, Jack Downing, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
No outs.
He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Dan D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Rafael Nieves, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
0-1 pitch on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Rafael Nieves is the second out of the opening frame.
Batting third, the left fielder, Johnny Cho.
Here we go, boys.
In now, Johnny Cho, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll enter play here at 304. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hit me. Relay.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Batting fourth.
At the plate now, Johnny Silva, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
I gotta hold him. Let's go.
Comes set, the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, 2 down here.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Mora. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, nobody away.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, Jason Waite.
Wait.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Get ahead right here.
Batting 7.
Into the box, Jonas Epperson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
2 down now.
Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Let's play ball.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Thomas Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So now to the plate, Cedric Hackney, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Jack Downing lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
One down, one down.
The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Hey, look him back, 0-1.
Again, a 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Another 1-2 delivery.
Hit a corner
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Mack is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Nieves, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hatton stands at second with two gone. That evens it up 1-1. One and two to the Boston shortstop. Fouled away. The set and the 1-2. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Play ball. 3-3.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Johnny Cho. No balls and one strike. Hit to first, reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Silva. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Hey, here we go.
Ready with the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Now at the plate, Alex Mora. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Mora is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he's certain.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Waite.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now to the plate, Jonas Epperson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Epperson has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So far this season, Epperson is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out, so double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Hey, we got 2 down,
The
fellas.
center fielder, number 10, Thomas Taylor.
Standing in now, Thomas Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cedric Hatton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Hey, no one down here.
Here's the 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jack Downing. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. Now at the plate, Rafael Nieves.
Now batting, shortstop,
First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
No, that's
and this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Ready now, Johnny Cho. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in, Johnny Silva. He flew out in his last at bat. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. Ground ball right side. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in now, Alex Mora.
Hey, we got two down.
Mora.
Here we go, guys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th. Leading off the inning, Jason Waite, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Striding in for Boston, Jonas Epperson. First pitch on its way. Slow little roller to 3rd. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Thomas Taylor. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Esquivel shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping into the box, Cedric Hatton. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Jack Downing, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In now, Rafael Nieves. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's popped up. Mack in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Schultz is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Tampa Bay Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Three-finger Rietsma earns his 8th victory of the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Elvis Marquez will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around and turn it.
3. 4-4. Take the base.
Coming to the plate now, Felix Villanueva. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Get a handstand, buddy.
Villanueva.
Now the pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Michael Santiago.
To the plate now, Michael Santiago, and it's fouled away. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Batting third.
So now to the plate, Jay Rylander. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Rays 2, the Jays nothing.
Play ball. Out. He's out.
Stepping in for the Jays, Jonathan Bynum. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tracy is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next to bat for Toronto, Jacob Rubel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Into the box, Ivan Caruso, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Caruso is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Pedro Ramos.
Pedro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. In now, Marcus Hollis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Standing in now, Roosevelt Cloutier, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Let's play ball. Out. 3.
Standing in, Felix Villanueva. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Around first, digging for 2, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. At the plate now, Michael Santiago, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Jay Rylander comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right.
3.
Rodriguez is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Bynum. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, Villanueva at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for Toronto. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Jacob Rubel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Rubel.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department.
The right fielder.
Striding in once again, Ivan Caruso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Drilled to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ready for another chance? Pedro Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ramos.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0.
Let's play ball. 3.
Into the box, Marcus Hollis will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Roosevelt Cloutier will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Come on, guys.
Here comes the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now batting, shortstop, Felix.
Stepping in now, Felix Villanueva, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Here's the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0.
Play ball. Three. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out.
Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Michael Santiago, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right, and he's gonna make the catch, and he paid a big price for it too as he crashes headlong into the wall. Digging in to try it again, Jay Rylander.
Blue Jays, the center fielder, Jay Rylander.
Hey, we got one.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey.
One out, nobody on. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Popped up. Esquivel moving to his left. 2 down. Digging in once again, Jonathan Bynum. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll look ahead.
Let's play ball.
Ready for another shot now. Jacob Rubel. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here we go, right now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So coming to the plate, Ivan Caruso. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
In now, Pedro Ramos. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0.
Play ball. Out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Marcus Hollis. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Hey, no outs now.
Here's another 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Roosevelt Cloutier. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Felix Villanueva. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Tampa Bay wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Three-finger Rietsma earned his 9th win of the year.